Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Talk Psychiatry. I'm your host, Sachima, and on this episode, let's talk ADHD. Yay! So, ADHD stands for Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. According to DSM-5, ADHD is diagnosed when there is a persistent pattern of inattention and hyperactivity that interferes with the person's functioning or development. It's usually divided into two. We have the inattention type. So here, there should be at least 6 or more symptoms that happens for at least 6 months. I am going to mention the symptoms right now. 1, they fail to give close attention to details or make careless mistakes in schoolwork or at homework or with any other activity that they engage themselves in. Number 2, they have trouble holding attention on task or play activities. They can't really have that attention. Number 3, they don't seem to listen when they're spoken to directly. Number 4, they don't follow through on instructions and they fail to finish their work. They fail to finish homework, schoolwork, chores, duties in the workplace. They lose focus. They're easily sidetracked. Number 4, they have trouble organizing tasks and activities. Number 5, they often avoid or they're reluctant to do tasks that require mental effort over a long period of time. Things like schoolwork. If they have to write an essay, they have a hard time having that focus. Number 6, they lose things that they need for tasks and activities, like their school materials, like pencils, pens, books. At work, you could lose your phone, your wallet, your eyeglasses, anything that you lose. Number 7, they are often forgetful in daily activities. They forget a lot. The second one is hyperactive and impulsive type. Here too, you also need 6 or more symptoms for at least 6 months. You need for at least 6 months. Now, the symptoms here include number 1, the squirm when they're seated or the fidgets with their hands and their feet. Number 2, there's marked restlessness that is difficult to control. Number 3, they appear to be driven like a motor, or they're often on the go. They just rush. Number 4, they lack the ability to play and engage in leisure activities in a very quiet manner. Number 5, they're incapable of staying seated in class. They want to be on the move. Number 6, they're overly talkative. Now, the impulsive symptoms include difficulty waiting their turn. They can't wait their turn. They usually interrupt or they intrude into conversations and activities of others, and they impulsively blurt out answers before questions are even completed. So that is impulsive. Now, also to diagnose ADHD, the onset is no later than 12 years of age. The symptoms must be present in at least 2 or more situations, such as in school and at home, or at work and at home. 2 situations, right? Also, it should cause problems in social, academic, or occupational functioning. They should not be able to do well in these places because of this disorder. It should not occur when a person has a psychotic disorder like schizophrenia, or when the person has a mood disorder like bipolar disorder or depression, or it should not even occur when a person has anxiety or personality disorder or substance use disorder. Okay? And now these symptoms also should not be a manifestation of a disorder called oppositional behavior, which we're going to discuss in another episode, which is going to air pretty soon. So wait for that. Okay? Now, based on the types of symptoms, right? There are usually 3 kinds of presentation that ADHD can present with. We have the combined presentation. This is when you have the symptoms of both inattention and hyperactivity impulsivity combined together, present for at least 6 months. You also have the predominantly inattentive presentation, where the person presents with symptoms of inattention but do not have hyperactivity impulsive for the past 6 months. And then we also have predominantly hyperactive impulsive presentation. Here, the person has symptoms of hyperactivity and impulsivity, but not inattention, and must be present for at least 6 months. Okay? So, because the symptoms can change over time, all these presentations can also change over time as well. So we need to monitor it. Symptom may also be classified as mild, moderate, or severe. So this is based on symptom severity. All right? So that is that. We should also note that ADHD can also be diagnosed in adults, not just children. ADHD in children can kind of like last into adulthood, and to diagnose ADHD in adults and in children, in adolescents or teenagers 17 years and older, we need only 5 symptoms. 5. Remember, for the kids, the children, I say we need 6 symptoms in 6 months, but for the ones above 17, we need 5. So symptoms might look different for those in the older age. For example, in adults, the hyperactivity may appear as extreme restlessness, or you're wearing out others with your activity. Sometimes also, there might be no hyperactivity at all, even if they had hyperactivity when they were a child. So it could just kind of like wear out, or they outgrow it. Okay? So we're going to stop here today. Next time, we are going to talk about the causes and the management of ADHD. Okay? Tune in for that. Please note that do not use anything that I have said in this video to diagnose yourself or any other person that you know. Okay? If you think that you have any of the symptoms I mentioned, or you know someone that have these symptoms, please and please go to a professional. This video is just for educational and awareness purposes only. All right? So if you have any questions, any concerns, any queries, please email me at letstalkpsychiatry@gmail.com. Please and please also subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my videos. Follow me on Facebook and follow me on Instagram at Let's Talk Psychiatry, and I'll be glad to follow you back. Until next time, stay aware of your mental health. Let us end the stigma that's associated with mental health. Until then, I'm Sachima. See you later. Bye.